Hi guys, this is going to be a room tour of Armani Hotel in Dubai. It's the one that's within Burj Khalifa. Let's start from the beginning. How it looks from the outside. And this is the corridor. It's a beautiful corridor. And as you walk in, you have the first bathroom, which to be honest, we never used it. There's only two of us, so we used the other one. But this is good, just, you know, if you just want to check yourself out before you head out. So it's got a sink, toilet, lamp and everything. It's good, it's a good size. Everything's here big. And as you walk in, this is the hallway, and then we will walk into the room. And this is how it looks like. I'm sorry, it's a little bit messy because we are just about to check out. So it's not made up or anything. Obviously it would look a lot nicer if you were to come in here for the first time. But this is the sort of dining area. This is the office, so you can actually do, like, you can lift this up like that, and you can bring this down, and you have a table. It's really pretty. So this is the table, dining table that you have here. Everything's sort of like brown, cream and greyish in color. So dining table fits four. You have a little divider here, which you can put up if you want a separation between the dining as well as the living room. And this is the living room. Let's talk about this area first. This is where all the coffee and condiments are. Every night they actually give us like a dessert thingy. So last night was kind of like Middle Eastern desserts. The previous night was macaroons and all that. So they've got a flask here, coffee machine, complimentary coffee and whatnot. I think this is sugar. Yes, sugar. And you've got a fridge here, which I think everything here is complimentary. Yeah, the guy was giving us like a tour in the beginning. I think either that or the water is complimentary. Please check. But that's that. And then you have glasses. You have, oh, all these are definitely complimentary because I remember that. These are like, they call it galettes. They are really nice. They are like higher atas kinds of chips. And then you've got mixed nuts here if you're feeling hungry. Everything is Armani branded, you guys. These are cups and sauces. And the last one, you have your wine glasses. If you drink and you want alcoholic drinks, you can order it from the room service. Okay, so what else? Remember, I wanted to say something else. Oh yeah, everything's Armani branded. Like, look at the sugar cubes have A on them. Yep, so everything's really nice. And then this is the living room, husband not included, but you have got a nice setting here. And we like to just kind of put a chair here because the view is just so gorgeous. So depending on the floor that you're on, you get different views of the fountain. So if you want to stay in this hotel, I would highly recommend to ask for a fountain view room. It'll probably cost you a little bit more, but it's so worth it because that's the fountain that you see there. So if you've heard of the Dubai Mall fountain at night, it goes up quite a lot, like at 8 p.m, 9 p.m, 10 p.m, and then they've got a few shows, and it's really gorgeous. And it does make a difference if you're staying on the upper floors versus the lower floors. So when we were staying in our original room, we saw it from above, and it was like an aerial view, and it was really nice and all. But on the lower floor, you can feel the impact of the water every time it goes down, so it's pretty cool. But I mean, depends on what your preference is. And then you've got this really gorgeous view here. So all the skyscrapers, this is part of the building. You can see the top of Burj Khalifa almost there. And all the mirrors are like tinted, so you can't see into the other room. So you've got all the skyscrapers there, but then you've got these like traditionally inspired buildings. These are not new because this entire area was kind of developed because of Burj Khalifa. So it's kind of like the new place to be in, and I think that's another hotel there. Those are also other hotels, and they're built to look like the old Dubai. So it's very like brown and everything for the desert sand and stuff. But then got the new Dubai, which is down there. So it's really pretty. View is definitely really nice. It's just nice to sit here at night, especially to just look at the water show. So that's kind of it. That's the lawn of the hotel. And then yeah, living room is pretty standard. A lot of checkered prints and nice stuff. So you walk in here and you have the bedroom. Okay, the cool thing about the lights here is that everything is kind of powered by these little guys here. So it's really easy if you want to on, off. You just want to switch off the main codes and everything. It's really cool. And then you basically determine the temperature from there on. Okay, so we enter this area, which is kind of like the bathroom slash wardrobe area. So let's talk about the bathroom first. We've got a huge bathtub here. And then in there we have the WC, the toilet. You've got a urinal as well as a urinal as well. But I think this is more for guys and that's for girls. So everything's really nice. And then this is the vanity area. I love this vanity so much. Everything's kind of there. And I'm cleaning up as I'm talking to you because everything's really messy. But you've got you've got lots and lots of towels. So you don't have to worry about the towels. There's like bathrobes, towels and all that. You've got this little guy here, which I loved getting ready with, this small little mirror. And then, you know, just very nice basic stuff. You got hair dryer and everything's kind of provided for you. Nice little bathtub which we never used. And then this is the shower. It's a little bit small, so yeah, but it's functional enough, but I just kind of wish that it was a little bit bigger. So that's kind of, it's a nice shower. It doesn't look like there's a rain shower, but there's actually a rain shower there. Let me actually just show you. So it's kind of, it comes down. It's really cool, and you have like the normal shower thing there as well. So that's that. And then we have the closet space. In the original room which we're in, the closet was just, you know, part of the room, just a small little corner, but this is like a proper walk-in closet. So you've got two little things here for guys and girls, and lots, oh, you have a safe there, and lots of like a lot of different what do you call that, ooh, I've lost my words. Okay, and you have a lot of storages, like a lot of drawers and stuff, and you have a full-size mirror which we didn't have in our original room, but that's pretty cool for you to check out before you leave the room. So yeah, that's pretty much the room. It's all really nice. The stay here has been really enjoyable. Their breakfast is awesome. So go get the breakfast package as well, because it starts really early, like 6, and it ends pretty late at 11. So you know, you can kind of catch it either whether you are an early person or if you are a later person like me. And the best part about this this staying in this hotel is that you get to go up to the top, where you can actually see the view and everything, and it's like a direct, I'm not sure, we actually didn't go to the top during the day, but we went there for drinks at night, and it's actually pretty nice. And it's right next to the most amazing mall on earth. It's called the Dubai Mall, and it has everything. Like literally you can spend 3 days. Yesterday our driver was telling us that people actually come here to shop and they can spend 3-4 days in Dubai Mall and then 1 day going around Dubai, because it's just a freaking awesome mall. It has everything in there. So yeah, I pretty much have enjoyed the trip so far. Really nice. People here are very friendly, and they're very professional as well, and it's just a nice hotel. I love modern sleek hotels like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. If you have any questions with regards to staying here, our experience here, and you know, if you're planning a trip and you want some tips and all that, let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.